music. Special welcome to those joining us at home. Cecil Frances Alexander, wife of the Bishop of Armagh, didn't have any children of her own, but she tried to make confirmation classes interesting for her godchildren and wrote a hymn for every line of the Apostles' Creed. So you'll remember the line, Born of the Virgin Mary. Well, she wrote the carol once in Royal David City for that line. And we're going to sing it now. You'll know, if you've been to carol service before, that it is not allowed for any but one person to sing the first verse. And usually the choir, as today, will sing the second verse. But then there's a real treat. We all get to join in at the third verse. So if you find your leaflets that hopefully you picked up on the way in if you're in the building, then we kick in on the inside sheets at the third and fourth verses. We remain seated, the voices stand and lead us as we sing and listen to Once in Royal David City. Carols weren't originally particularly associated with Christmas. They were circle dances associated with festivals or mystery plays. They went out of fashion the Reformation, because as you may remember, the Protestants of the Reformation were against everything. And Calvinist distrust of folk and Catholic revelry was high on the list. So why do we have carol services today? Well, the person responsible is Edward Benson, Bishop of Truro, later Archbishop of Canterbury, who created the service of 9 lesson carols in 1880 as Truro Cathedral was being built. And in 1918, Eric Milner White, King's College, Cambridge, adopted it, and now it belongs to King's College, Cambridge, and we all take our franchise from them. We're going to now hear the voices sing O Holy Night, which was composed on the occasion of the commissioning of a new organ in a French village in 1847. Why did it become famous? It was translated in Boston, Massachusetts, about 12 years later by a Unitarian minister. And what was striking is, if you think about that day, 1857, just before the outbreak of the Civil War, the third verse, which I don't think we're going to have time to hear today, but the third verse was associated with being an abolitionist statement about slavery, and that's how it became famous, and it was transposed back into French, and now it's sung at the beginning of almost every French carol service. In fact, it has the exalted place that in this country belongs to once in Royal David City. Let's enjoy it in the English version now, O Holy Night.
It is the night of the distant The first lesson, Isaiah 9. The people who walked in darkness have seen a great light. For a child has been born for us, a son given to us. Authority rests upon his shoulders. And he is named Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. The zeal of the Lord of hosts will do this.
The date of Christmas was originally the 25th of March, the feast of the Annunciation of Gabriel to the Virgin Mary, seen as the more significant date, the date of conception, seen as more significant than the date of the birth. But Augustine was the one, St. Augustine in the 4th and 5th century was the one who linked it to the shortest day from the moment from which light increases. You'll often find newspaper articles this time of year saying, the Christians simply adopted a Roman festival. You'll also get articles that say that the Romans adopted a Christian festival. It's all part of Christmas to have that argument. We're now going to hear in Dulci Jubilo, which was written in the 1320s in German and Latin, perhaps made most famous because it was set several times as a chorale by J.S. Bach.
The second lesson is taken from Luke chapter 1. The angel said to Mary, "Do not be afraid, for you have found favor with God. And now you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you will name him Jesus." Mary said to the angel, "How can this be, since I am a virgin?" The angel said to her, "The Holy Spirit will come upon you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you." Then Mary said, "Here am I, the servant of the Lord. Let it be with me according to your word."
In the early Middle Ages, Christmas Day was overshadowed by Epiphany, which in Western Christianity focused on the visit of the three wise men. 40 days before Christmas became the 40 days of St. Martin. And you'll know, because you're sitting in St. Martin's Church, that the feast day of St. Martin is November the 11th. So that made 40 days between then and Christmas. Of course, that's been absorbed into the contemporary concept of Advent. We're going to hear a piece set from a contemporary poem by Rebecca Howell, set by Rena Esmail, who lives in Los Angeles and who works between the worlds of Indian and Western classical music, seeking to bring communities together through the creation of equitable musical spaces, the unexpected early hour. Well, as I was saying earlier, the Protestant Reformation wasn't very keen on Christmas. The Puritans condemned it, considering it a Catholic invention. But the Anglican Church pressed for more elaborate observance of feasts and saints' days. However, as you'll remember, the parliamentarians defeated Charles I during the English Civil War, and in 1647, England's Puritan rulers banned Christmas. Boo. So it wasn't the Grinch wasn't the first to steal Christmas. Oliver Cromwell was the first to steal Christmas. And what happened? Pro-Christmas rioting broke out in several cities. So I'm sure the present company would be moved just as deeply to defend Christmas from the Puritans. We're now going to hear the Sussex Carol, first published by Luke Wadding, a 17th century Irish bishop, in a work called Small Garland of Pious and Godly Songs, published in 1684. Why is it called the Sussex Carol, I hear you say? Well, Vaughan Williams overheard a woman called Harriet Verrill of Monk's Gate in Sussex singing this tune, and he published it with the Luke Wadding's words in 1919, and ever since it's been known as the Sussex Carol. Let's enjoy it now.
The third lesson is taken from the second chapter of Luke. A decree went out that all the world should be registered. All went to their own towns. Joseph went from Nazareth in Galilee to Bethlehem. While they were there, the time came for Mary to deliver her child. And she wrapped him in bands of cloth and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn.
The fourth lesson, Luke 2. In that region there were shepherds living in the fields, keeping watch over their flock by night. Then an angel of the Lord stood before them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were terrified. When the angels had left them and gone into heaven, the shepherds went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the child lying in the manger.
In the United Kingdom, Christmas Day became a bank holiday in 1834. Boxing Day was added in 1871. But the person who really invented Christmas, as you all know, was Charles Dickens. Because he wrote the novel A Christmas Carol, which created the notion of the spirit of Christmas and seasonal merriment. Its instant popularity played a major role in portraying Christmas as a holiday emphasizing family, goodwill, and compassion. We're now going to hear the Shepherd's Carol, which was written by Clive Sansom, the poet, in 1945, set in this version by Bob Chilcott in the year 2000.
The fifth lesson is taken from John chapter 1. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. What has come into being in him was life, and the life was the light of all people. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not overcome it. And the Word became flesh and lived among us, and we have seen his glory, the glory as of a Father's only Son, full of grace and truth.
Well, I hear you say I haven't mentioned presents. I thought Christmas was supposed to be all about the prezzies. So the person responsible for the prezzies, more than anyone else, is Clement Clark Moore, who in 1822 wrote the poem "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," which popularised the tradition of exchanging gifts, and seasonal Christmas shopping began to assume economic importance, which created one of those great traditions, which is all the holy people saying, Christmas has got so commercialised we've lost its true meaning. And no Christmas would be complete without such sentiments. There's much part of Christmas as Santa or the baby Jesus. Now we're going to sing again, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. That means you, the Herald Angels, by the way. Written in 1739, but the chorus wasn't added until 1782. We remain seated, have a look inside your leaflets. The voices will stand and lead us, singing Hark the Herald Angels. 5 lessons and carols. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. If you have, there's an opportunity to make a donation as you leave, which we'd be very grateful to help our mission and ministry this Christmas. And I know that you said to yourself this morning, I am going unto, because it's a very Christmas word, I am going even unto St. Martin's Fields today, and I am going to behold the voices, and then on the way out, I am going to buy and purchase a CD called The Winter Breviary at the cost of just £10, or should we say guineas, because that's a more Christmassy word. And then I'm going to give it to all of my friends and neighbours, which means you might need to buy multiple copies. The recently produced and classical music chart leading, or up there, right up in the echelons, a Winter Breviary produced by St. Martin's Voices is for sale as you leave. Do not miss this opportunity. Now, you're finally saying, what about Santa? There's a donkey with a dusty road, there's the angels singing, there's a whole... Where did Santa come in? Well, Santa's actually a very political creation. Because after the independence of America from the UK, America created all these non-British customs. And as you may know, New York was once called New Amsterdam. And Santa Claus, it was originally St. Nicholas, the clause being a sort of Dutch abbreviation for Nicholas. So his feast day, as you know, is on the 6th of December, but he got fused with the modern image of Santa Claus, mostly by the cartoonist Thomas Nast, who drew a new image of Santa Claus annually beginning in 1863. And by the 1880s, Nast's Santa had evolved into the modern vision of the figure. Now you're saying, what about Father Christmas? Who is that? So Father Christmas is somebody actually originally completely different, a jolly, stout, bearded man who typified the spirit of good cheer at Christmas, and was first recorded in the early 17th century in England, but was more associated with holiday merrymaking and drunkenness rather than bringing gifts. And as you know, there's no merrymaking or drunkenness anymore. That's completely gone. But the person who Christmas belongs to today is not any of those people. It is John Rutter, because you cannot have a 5 lessons or a 9 lessons carols without singing a piece by John Rutter, which is exactly what we're going to do. We have come all this way and we've come to pay homage to John Rutter, and we're going to hear his carol, Finally Now, the Jesus Child. Thanks for joining us.
Jesus.